What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. Got some more of this Modern Horizons 3 draft. This one is best of 3. We are going to the best of 3 queues now to farm some play-in points. But yeah, pick one, pack one, Chthonian Nightmare. My favorite card in the format. This card is Delicious Value. Gonna pick that every single time here. We're losing out on a Discharge is probably the second best card. And then you have a bunch of decent cards overall. Not Master, Auxiliary, Genesis, couple lands, Witness. Easy, easy Nightmare for the kid. Love it. Ooh, it is getting all hot all of a sudden. I am getting hot and sweaty. But not that you needed to know that. Second pick. What do we have here? Sneaky Snacker right off the bat if we wanted to. Evangel's pretty good. Prison's great. Rumble's fantastic. Actually, Rumble with Nightmare is really good synergy. Rumble digs for the Nightmare, fuels the graveyard. Is that what we want to be doing here over Sneaky Snacker? Probably. It's actually kind of insane how good Rumble is in this format. Like, so many good 4-drops that you can ramp into, but also digs for your value, gives you that graveyard synergy, and even gives you that little bit of Eldrazi synergy if you have any, you know. I'm going to go ahead and second pick it and see what we do from there. All right, a bunch of good white cards. The Angel, Auxiliary, and an Inventor. I want this card to be good. I don't think it is, though. It's very cool, but how many 3-drops or less would you need to play for this card to be worthwhile? I'm not sure. Plus, it's weirdly green energy. Kind of want to just take Eviscerator's Insight here since it's like the best black card in the pack and one of the better black commons anyways. I suppose Auxiliaries with Chthonian Nightmare are also quite good. I mean, I guess I should probably just be taking the Angel, though. Passing a Nyxborn Hydra, too. I don't know, there was a lot of good choices in that pack. Another Auxiliary. There's a Quest. There's a Kudo. Cool one that I haven't had a chance to draft with yet, but really good with spawn tokens or +1/+1 counters and the like. Quest for the Necropolis has also been very good for me. I kind of want to take that over the white cards here, but I guess if white is flowing, we should probably be taking it. Another quest, but now we have a white of the Reliquary. Huh. Okay, we can take that. Remember, as this is going to be best of 3, sideboard is going to play a role as well. So be on the lookout for sideboard relevant cards. That's a pretty nice looking Strength of the Harvest here, overtaking one of the more solid individual colored cards. Strength going to give us some value regardless of what we're going to do, I think, right? Can play it in any green or white deck, but also a green-white fixer, so. My thing is a little bit buggied here. What is going on? And we'll fix that later. Hopefully y'all can see the draft well enough. A Johnny Fells the Godsire is kind of late. Familiar is pretty good with Nightmare. I guess it's a little bit slow. Usually with Nightmare, similar to the Primal Prayer card, you want creatures that cost 3 or less, right? So you can just continuously chain. You don't want to have energy already. Okay. We'll take the Saga. And resistance is too good to pass. Sorry, Slith. Genesis wheeled, but so did the Insight. Yeah, we'll just take the Insight. Snacker wheeled too. Okay. I mean, I guess we can stay open to blue-black still, even though we do not have many cards towards blue-black. I can't say I feel like I've seen too many blue cards worthwhile, though. I mean, jeez. Yeah, our white is pretty strong. Huh. Kudo Wield. Yeah, Kudo into Auxiliary is kind of disgusting, too. I guess maybe green-white is the way to go here. I don't like splashing Chthonian Nightmare because you really want to have super heavy black for this. Like, if you just have 1 or 2 swamps in your deck, how often are you going to be able to Chthonian Nightmare multiple times a turn, you know? And I don't think we've really seen much black, so... Despite first picking Nightmare, I don't think black is open. We'll probably just ignore it for now. I will say, if I open a Psychic Frog, I'm going to take it because we have decent... God, opening a crab? Crab's also freaking great. And like in green-white, I lose Repurposer versus nothing. There's a chance I can take the crab and wield a Shadow Spinner. Man, what is going on here? Alright. We'll take the Crabomination, see what happens. Deep Analysis now? This is going to be really awkward, because I expect to see a lot of good black from this direction. But then if I start taking it all, and then in pack 3 we see nothing again, it's messy, messy. Okay, well, we'll take it. I mean, we got the late snacker, so at least that wasn't a bad sign of things. There's a Glyph Elemental here. This is kind of a turning point. This is where I lock in, I think. We have 2 good green-white cards, or we could take the Coatl. I guess taking the Glyph Elemental, the white card here, is still safe-ish. I've just seen no reason to play blue. Alright, I'm gonna be trolling myself here and take the Coatl. That is a very nice vault. Passing a territory color, whatever. Vault is... This is the best of this land cycle. Oh, there's the second best card of that land cycle, actually. Yeah, sink into Stupor here. A couple of Priests of Titania going around, but we can take the Waterlogged Teachings now if we want to. I mean, we could just be taking Gargoyles, too. We've seen a lot of good blue-white stuff. God, this is so messy. This is not how you're supposed to draft. I'm staying too open. I can't find my lane. But I guess the green is probably a cut, so... Blue, white, black of some variety. I want to take the Gargoyle, but the Teachings is so much safer. Okay, another nice blue flyer goes into either deck. Second snacker, huh? Versus Thraven Charm. Alright. It took a while, but I'm going to lock in the blue-black. This is a really good blue-black start. I need to get some more energy production, ideally. But it's not even that bad if we don't. Man. Double Auxiliary with Nightmare is kind of spicy, too. If there's one card we want to see more than anything, it might just be like a Cursed Marauder. In terms of cards you're likely to see, or you should be likely to see anyways. Yeah. Like, this is a good set of... Wow, we did wield a Horrid. Okay. I was gonna say, this is a good set of cards. We just don't have as many playables at the last half of pack 2 as I would like, because we've been kind of hedging, but this is really good. Like, look at these double snackers. We have an Insight, we have a Shadow Spinner, we have the Deep Analysis and Flashback. There's a blue-black land, fantastic. Actually, blue-black white at that, so... keeping open a little bit of potential white as an option. Yeah, I just need to pick up Accursed Marauders. Like, 2 Accursed Marauders in this deck becomes absurd, I think. That's not bad. It's another way to get some energy, and looting away snackers feels good. Depth Defiler versus Battle Wagon. Battle Wagon's not going to have enough synergy for us, I think. Though it's not a bad individual card, it's just a little bit dirtily. Depth Defiler at least can trigger everything by itself. I would like to take the landscape here, but I think I need to take the actual card. Again, we're a little bit short on playables, so we'll take the Tune the Narrative. Again, some more energy synergies, even though drawing 1 individual card for snackers isn't that good. Trawler's Dees. Utter is okay. Refurbished is fine. I'm wondering if I need the Utter Insignificance here since we don't have the Accursed Marauders. The thing is, if I take Utter and then pick up a Marauder, they kind of go poorly with one another, but feels right to take the removal spell. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Passing a Fell the Profane, but 4th pick Emperor of Bones. Yes, please. Oh man, another really good pack for us. Tamiyo meets the Story Circle, more tunes, a Kami, a Transmigrant. Gotta take the Kami here. Feather is fine individually, but it doesn't have any synergy. I'm starting to wonder if I want to take this landscape and actually go ahead and splash the auxiliaries. I think that might be good. There's finally, it's pick 7. We finally get a Marauder. Wow. Very nice. Damn. Really good pick 8s here too. Reform, Meddler, Sentry. Reform with Nightmare's pretty good, with Marauder's good, with Insight's good. I like it. So we could just like splash the double auxiliary here. Maybe if we can find 1 or 2 more ways to get some energy, that would be good enough. Because the auxiliaries are the 4 mana spells, right? Or 4 mana cards for Chthonian, so we would need 4 energy. Good, yeah. Like how this ended. Battle Wagon Wield, okay. That is nice. It's real nice. I have 1 DFC. Yeah, my biggest concern about this deck is the lack of removal. And the Witch Enchanter actually really tempting here too. Don't think we'll be playing Buried Alive with what we have, although it's not terrible. Could have had so many Priest of Titanias. Wow. Tamiyo? Alright, on the wheel. Good one. Very good ones. Man, last pick Hydra too. Strange. Okay. So I think I'm going to cut 1 card here. I think we do want to run 17 lands plus the 1 DFC. It's probably just going to be cutting the Tune then. Since we picked up the Battle Wagon, seems fine. 1 plane should be sufficient. We want to overload on blue and black here. This looks super solid. Alright, remember, this is best of 3. Sideboard options, I don't really have many. But it isn't the end of the world. I think this deck can do some work. Let's go. Alright, first round. We will be on the draw. How's our hand looking? Pretty good. Doesn't start until turn 3, but it's a good turn 3 start. Hey, how about that? How about that, my friends? Sultai with a Nadu. Okay. Now, if they block, I will utter and give them 1 card of value. Yeah, turn 3 Nadu. Oh, they got some snacks of their own. Interesting. Okay, weird. It's not bad. Let's see. Versus them, discarding Reform's pretty easy. Do I want to discard the Deep Analysis here? What's my play? I mean, I have the Chthonian Nightmare for the Reform. But, yeah. I guess I can just discard the Deep so we can flash it back easy. Oh, they just want to go for the full trades. Alright, I'm fine with that. Okay. Pass. I think I just like leading on Deep Analysis here. I think they might have a counter in their hand, but... like, if they want to counter, excuse me, the Sneaky Snacker, we're fine with that. Oh, sure. This isn't bad. That makes our Chthonian Nightmare and Insight a little bit better. Sack some snacks. Sack some more snacks. And again, I think they do have a counter, so let's run out the messenger here, and they can counter that with their spike. Yep. I don't mind blocking because we're going to trigger it immediately here in a second anyways. Let's get the Emperor pre-combat so I can eat their snacker. Attack for 3, draw 2, trigger our snackers. All is right. Yeah, we kind of just dominating them there. Alright. So Sultai, just like straight 3-color. We look at our sideboard, we say no sideboard necessary or even available. Having no sideboard card at least makes it easy to decide, huh? Hand's a little bit slow, but it's fine. Ah, really?
How am I supposed to focus on only one project?
Okay, well, turn 1 Tameo on the play is kind of disgusting. Oof. Guess we're gonna grab another black source with that now that we've drawn the planes. Gosh, she's got 3 toughness too, so I can't even flash in Coatl and try to eat it. Alright, well. Sometimes you draw very well. What can you do? Just gonna double sack and flip, maybe. So I'm gonna flash in the Coatl here. And then Auxiliary is my plan. To attack Tammy for just a teeny bit of damage,
Tell
but
me everything you know about this plane.
pressure is pressure.
Violence is not the answer. Aggression is unbecoming. I am not defenseless.
Surprised they're still attacking here.
That tome is one of a kind.
Guess maybe I should have played the swamp in case they have some creatures die. Alright, well, their draw this game has been a little bit too good. Okay, we can go ahead and scoop it up. Too far ahead. Turn 1 Tammy, turn 3 Nadu on the play, huh? Pretty good. Let's not run into that again, ideally. Alright, this hand's fine. Good news. They didn't have a turn 1 Tameo this time. Turn 2 Wombat. What is their deck? We should probably be able to crush them because our deck has so much better synergy. I'm not going to sandbag there. We're just running out and smacking down. Charlie Brown would be proud. So they're missing blue. Well, we don't care about that. They can't really afford to attack. Bricked by the Reform. Horrific Assault. So let's fetch a plains here first. And then let's sack our Reform in response, and that way we're going to get a token. Pretty easy game here. Now we go sack. 2, 3, 4, 5. Sack our fish. Draw 2 cards, and then we can trigger the vault on 2. That is lethal in the air, my friends. With a sink into stupor backup. What a crushing. We thought their draw was good on turn, or game 2. Our draw was insane for game 3. Okay, 1-0. 2 more to go. Piku Fire! Good name. On the draw. Hand is good. The hope would be that we don't need to Marauder until turn 4, and that way we could trigger the vault as well, but... guessing I will likely need to... should I fetch a plains right now? I guess I should, now that we've drawn the island. The only downside about fetching a plains is that I won't have turn 2 snacker if we draw one, but I can still play the messenger instead, right? Yeah, I guess I'll probably just Marauder that. So red-blue energies. Jeskai energies. I mean, if I led with Messenger first and then played Vision Arrow, we would get a trigger, but I think this is a better line. Both of those seem fine. Second island lets me keep the stupor. Jolted awake their bug. Alright, they get to give it haste and then attack me for 5 menace. That's kind of annoying. Yeah. Let's go Messenger Pass. Hold up Utter Insignificance. What? Weird. Okay. You got me. What is happening here? Maybe they have another Jolted Awake and they don't mind trading? I'm very happy with that trade, of course. Okay. Feels like we're pretty far ahead. Thriving Skyclaw. Got it. It's pretty good too. Hmm. I think I'm just gonna go land pass here. So this doesn't work for them because I get to block with Messenger and use the Vault. Okay, nice. Just wants me to tap. It's trying to tap every single one of my black sources to cast that. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Alright, I'm gonna start making some moves now. I don't want to dirtle too long and give them time, you know? Galvanic Discharge. Okay. That's annoying. They have 7 energy, so there's no way for me to save that. Remember, once they decide how much energy is spent, I have no action to make. Yeah, they spent 4. I mean, sure. So let's use one of our spawn tokens to exile the bug, and then vault for 2. That is far too many land. Okay, fine with this. Sheesh. Oh, did I discard an island? I should have kept an extra island, shouldn't I? It's fine. Can't hold up Sink into Stupor anymore, but it's not the end of the world. Okay. Well, that had to be one of their best draws, I imagine. We're still doing fine here, but that's a little bit annoying. Oh, they're just gonna go balls to the wall. Okay. Sweet. I don't mind this trade then. That'll be good. Definitely just going to bounce the fish here end of turn. Or whatever's going to be made now afterwards. Kraken. No, whale first. They let me get a trigger of the vault, though, which was kind of them. Nice. Good value discard. And the Emperor, huh? Alright, what can we do with that? Get our Airy. It's pretty good. Jeez, we have the Emperor of Bones with the Spymaster's Vault. It's kind of disgusting, actually. Alright, let's go hold full priority. Emperor triggers. Let's hit our auxiliary. Activate before going to combat. It's going to give us the auxiliary. Pump, pump. I have 10 cards left in my deck. So I actually don't want to. I don't want to loot there. Rather, uber loot. I don't want to draw 4, discard 4. I will, however, draw 2 and sack the auxiliary that was going to die anyways and get back our snacker that's in the graveyard. And the Nightmare. Sheesh. Alright. Let's play it a little bit safe. Guess I'm going to get my Kami here. And drain them for 2. That ain't gonna cut it. GG's. You may concede. Thank you. Alright, so Jeskai Energy. Just full-on Jeskai Energy. Not even like a minor splash, it doesn't look like. So we have a pretty good deck versus them. As we also have a lot of cheap creatures. A bunch of cheap creatures. And interaction otherwise, so... Scurry is the card that we're going to have to be scared of the most, but I think will be a fine one. Alright, on to game number 2. Let me reduce the glare on my forehead a little bit. That didn't help. There we go. This hand is fine. Totes fine. Cameo gonna be really good versus their deck and can pitch some dead cards, fuel our graveyard for future cards. Ooh, that's a nice curve. Messenger into Coatl. Hell, if we find a white source on by turn 4, Messenger, Coatl, Auxiliary, although I guess most of our white sources are landscapes, so you get to less likely on that front. Alright, there's the Goblin again on turn 2. They've got all 3 of their colors easy peasy. Do I trade here? Well, not with that thing. If they pumped up the Inventor and gave it haste, I probably would. Harvester. I'm still gonna flash out the Coatl if they don't do another spell after this. Bricked on a land really sucks. Okay. Well, this is gonna be a game we lose to Scurry. Ugh, I really needed a land there. Yeah, that's a... Look at that curve out. 2-drop energy, 3-drop energy, 4-drop energy. Well, not entirely, but... kind of. Now, the nice thing is, I have enough creatures that we're not dead. And the Kami of Jealous Thirst is actually incredible here, as it prevents them from not pumping again. Right? If they attack with 2/1s, I can block with the 1/3. Okay, well, if they're just going to go ahead and do it, then we make the trades with all the big creatures. That makes it easy for us. So I'm going to take 9, I'm going to go to 7, but they only have 1 card left in their hand. God. This game would be so easy if I wasn't stumbling on land drops, though. Yeah, getting kind of unlucky. Holy crap. Are you kidding? What? I mean... Alright, well, chalk that one up to unlucky, plus our opponent having a very good curve. What on earth just happened there? Didn't I keep a 3-lander? And we just... Yeah, good beats. I think that was no land in 7 draws. Oh, that's magic, baby. In fact, we drew like all of our top end. We drew the crab, we drew the defiler, we drew one of our auxiliaries. We were just missing like unfathomable truths and whatnot. Sounds very good. This hand be very good. Might not actually be great versus Boros beats or whatever Jeskai beats. Never in a million years gonna mulligan this one. Man, like in that last game, if we had just hit our land drops, we'd depth defile, bounce a token, instantly stabilize. It'd be DC, or are they taking a mulligan? Okay, they were just hard mulligan decision, apparently. Hey, no curve from them this time. Nice. Ooh, I can actually emerge the crab off of the battle wagon if we need to. If we don't hit land drops or whatever. That is a very scary card. Ooh, speaking of. Just want to get the battle wagon online, though. Start getting the energy. What's 3 mana? Or whatever, 3 energy to draw a card, but we can tap for 2. So every other turn, the battle wagon can tap. Oh, that's pretty good. They can get energy and make a token immediately. Okay, how do we do this? Need lands. But I can't Marauder into activate Vault here. So I'm going to need a landscape for another swamp, it looks like. So let's attack for 2. Play out the Emperor. Say go. They are attacking, huh? Alright, I'm gonna go for it. Well, actually, I can just block with my 4/4 now instead. This is safer versus them having, like, Wrath of the Skies, because then I still keep our Battle Wagon and we can get more energy or whatever. Okay. What just happened here? Does not seem like that was the right play on their end. They must be stranded with a bunch of blue cards in their hand. Let's go grab that other black source like I was planning on the other turn, and then we'll just flash out the Quaddle. And I could go for the kill here. Guess I might as well. Snacker into Marauder. Hold full priority before the sacrifice goes on the stack. Or before the sacrifice resolves. Crew 4. Sack the snack. Attack for 10. Sure. Yeah. So, that was probably a product of them being 3 color. They had 3 blue cards in their hand. Alright. We are now 2-0, and we are playing for that trophy. Let's go, baby. See if we can convert into some extra play-in points. I think it's 2 play-in points per 3-0. So you need 10 3-0s in traditional draft to get the play-in token. Kinda nice to have Spymaster's Vault every game, not gonna lie. Already have one of our snackers with Insight 2. Hoping to draw anything to do this turn. Mardu. Okay. I'll get a little bit aggressive here. Though I think leaving back the snacker is not a terrible play. Given my hand wants to be more long-term, I think. Yowza! Alright, let's draw our Emperor of Bones. That would be a pretty freaking good hit now. I think we're just gonna pass. Truth was a great draw. Look at this. 3 plus 4, 7, 8, 9. This is 11 cards to draw here. And like if they kill my snacker, I can just truths it back. Right. Well, hopefully they don't have a 2 mana or 1 mana spell on top of their deck. Are you... Absolute absurdity. The best possible hit. Means I don't get the truths anymore. God, really? That's so sick. That is so incredibly sick. That's tilting. Okay. Wow. Guess let's draw 2 cards and get back our snacker. Ooh, discards another snacker. We don't get that one back immediately, but we can get it back later, of course. That's such a swing on the game. If they hit like anything else, we don't care, but because it was specifically the exile effect, we had to use the insight there. Oy oy oy. Alright, that's fine. 13. So they are fueling up their graveyard. Let's see what we can do. Need to probably just get this Kami online and start draining. That doesn't work this turn. So let's go Serum Visionary and set up. I guess I can probably just set up like this. Yeah, that's fine. That is not as fine. So, do they have the siege then, is my question. +3, +2. And I'm guessing the answer is yes. Alright, let's block like this. I'm gonna take a bunch of damage this turn. Man. They can just pass priority here, notably. They can just kill the Visionary. Oh, sure. That's fine. Same thing, I guess. I don't know about this play. Feels like I'm dead now. Guide of Souls and Flage. Again, it was the amped raptor that killed us. Okay. Wow, their draw is insane. Yeah, their deck looks good. I mean, it's 3 color, as ours is, and they drew their colors correctly. Not sure if we had recourse versus this. Again, that entire difference was them hitting Fanged Flames off their stupid Amped Raptor. If they just hit a brick there, then we get to, well, actually, no, then they don't even get to attack very well, do they? Man, yeah. I feel like that entire game came down to them hitting Fanged Flames off of Raptor, and nothing else mattered. Okay, good beats. This is beatable. We just need to hope that we can draw the right cards, because they do have multiple Fanged Flames to get rid of my snackers and whatnot forever. God, those curve outs. This is a hand that's going to be very good. Marauder, Nightmare. The only issue in my deck is that I don't have the like Marionette Master or Transmogrant to really pop off, but ooh, maybe I even get to crab this game. Hey, we've drawn 3 of our rares here. Let's go. Wooded Foothills. So they probably have a Surfer in their deck if they're running that. Yeah, no, they have a lot of removal. We didn't see Discharge last game. Yeah, there it is. There's Mr. Guidey. Etched Slith. I wonder if it's actually better to eat my Marauder here first, but then I don't get to Chthonian it, so I guess not. Annoyingly, they can eat my energy with the Slith. I mean, I guess if they attack, I just poop out the guide and block. Oh, they have Fanged Flames again? That is not a good play. Whoa. Whoa, that was not a good play. Oh wait, it is a good play. Because if I don't double block, they get to kill the Emperor. So I might as well double block here, right? Yeah. Smart. They need another card in their graveyard because they do have the double red, double white. Okay, this is insane. And now we Chthonian Nightmare back our Emperor and eat their Flage, so. Oh no! No, I messed up. I needed to Nightmare pre-combat. I needed to not attack for 2. Oh my gosh. I'm a bonehead. Because if I Nightmare the Emperor back second main phase, I do not get the trigger. Wow. Well, that's on me. Played it poorly. All for 2 damage. Because remember that, yeah, the Emperor is a beginning of combat trigger. Wow, what a punt. Yeah, that was terribly stupid. Doesn't matter if I utter insignificance in response, doesn't do anything. And now they have no cards in their graveyard either for the Crabomination to hit. I think I'm going to choose to draw 2 cards here. Alright. Some brain farts in action, but we're still doing okay. The Depth Defiler and the Crabomination both have 5 toughness, so they get through their Fanged Flames. Or rather, they get around their Fanged Flames. Yeah, I'm not blocking. Alright. So they probably have 1 Flames in hand minimum. Are you joking? We hit 3 land... That is absurd. That is literally absurd. The last card in their hand is like 100% Fanged Flames, so... Uh, or throwdown, sure. Yeah. Oh. Insane, insane bad luck. I cannot get back my crab right now. But what I can do is get back Harvester and then Crab. So. Alright, what did we hit this time? There's the flames. I knew that was there. Did not hit the flage. Okay. Frustrating, but we're fine. Ay, 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 ay. Frustrating, but fine. Of course Microabomination would hit 3 lands. Alright. Game 3. Their card quality is pretty high, so. Double Fanged Flames is the scariest stuff. Or the scariest versus us, since we have a lot of cards that care about dying, right? Snacker cares about dying, for example. The Reform cares about dying. I mean, if they just have an early Guide of Souls this game, it's going to be hard for us to win, but obviously you cannot mulligan a hand like this. Alright, no turn 1 Guide of Souls. Can I draw removal, please? Yeah, scary. I think I'm gonna lead on Harvester. In case they have a Fanged Flames. Oh, they're bolting themselves for that. They're bolting my creature for that, okay. Too many lands, man. Ugh. I'm gonna hold this for cycling. They can make that a 4/5. If they discard a spell, which they didn't. Okay, that's good. Also bad, but good. I think I like setting up here and trying to find some removal. Probably have to keep both of those, don't I? Yep. Damn it. So we go Kami plus pass, hold up Insight. They have a lot of lands in their graveyard for Crabomination, which is unfortunate, but nothing I can do about that, of course. We'll still take a card from the top of their library in addition to one card from hand. Right, golly. Well, that's both of their flames, at least. So this is like the reverse Raptor moment. If we can hit one of their removal spells instead of one of their land in graveyard, yeah, assuming we don't hit something better from their hand or top of library, that's going to be the determining. Another removal spell in graveyard. Okay. We have a very good chance of hitting a removal spell. Grab me, baby. I hit land. Raptor from top and Inspired Inventor. Okay. So I guess we can spin. Or I could just Inventor and get a token. But I'm going to have 4 energy, so I guess I'm going to go for... Oh, wait, no, that's cast from hand. Whoops. I knew it as soon as I clicked on it. Raptor is if you cast it from hand. So I should have taken the 2/2 and gotten a 1/1 token. That's on me. In any case. Got the pass from them. This is where we stabilize. We know they have a Pinnacle Monk. They already played it out, but they could have a second, so... I'm going to play it a little bit conservatively here. Let's just go for the Unfathomable Truths. And just really bury them in advantage. I will say, getting the extra energy wasn't bad in case we draw our Nightmare. I'll be able to get the crab back or whatever, but... Alright, there's their discharge. Yeah, they've got a lot of good removal, damn. Nice. Alright, and I assume that'll be that then. Let's just put him on a short leash. Alright, let first strike damage resolve. After first strike damage resolves. I guess I actually want to hold up the Quaddle. Okay, they take 8. Instead of vaulting, I'm going to hold up Quaddle there. Damn. Yeah, their deck has infinite removal, my lord. And that ain't gonna cut it, friend. Hope, Ender, in frickin' deed. Ugh. We got wrecked by their Amped Raptor hitting the perfect game 1. But we managed to pull that one out, and that is a beautiful 3-0 with the first pick, Chthonian Nightmare. Just blue-black, a little splash of white. That's how you do her. A lot of rares there, can't complain. Crab, Vault. And we have a bunch more rares. Yeah, we have the Nightmare, the Emperor. All did a good job. All right, friends, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.